my brothers and sisters in Islam, listen carefully. That is to train yourself to keep away from a Dajjal. Keep away from him. And you see, before the big Dajjal comes out, the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam said to us that there is going to be little Dajjals that come out. He sallallahu alayhi wasallam said 30 Dajjals will come out before the main Dajjal. 30 here in the hadith doesn't mean exactly 30. It means a number of Dajjals will come out before the main one. All of them are known. They are all misguided. They are all fabricators, and they call people to misguidance, and they call them to corruption and evil. Like what we see in today's world. Start from whichever country you want and keep moving across the globe. You will find many Dajjals after the Khulafa's time. Before that, Musaylim al-Kadhdhab, al-Dajjal, and all the way until this day, the-Dajjals are coming out. And the second means to protect yourself is to keep away from them and to not listen to anything they have to say. You need to train yourself on this. When Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, "Man sami'a bid-Dajjal falyan'a anhu." Anyone who heard of the emergence of the big Dajjal, the main one, then let him keep away from him. That's falyan'a anhu, run away. Imran ibn Husayn, he said that the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said this 3 times. Anyone who hears that the Dajjal has come out, then he should run away from him, should keep away from him. Even if he has Iman, even if he's a scholar, even if he's a righteous man, no matter what your situation is, run away from a Dajjal. Therefore, this is the second means in how we protect ourselves. Ibn Taymiyyah, rahimahullah, he had a very important commentary on this hadith, and he said that if the advice of the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam was to keep away from the main Dajjal, then this should be the case for every Dajjal that appears before him, and that people should keep away from them. And see, this keeping away from the Dajjal, this is also a means in how you protect yourself from every other fitnah that is on earth. Yani Allah Azza wa Jalla, He said in the Quran, وَاتَّقُوا فِتْنَةً. Save yourself from the fitan by moving far away from it. Abu Sa'id al-Khudri radiyallahu anhu, he said, it is almost time in which the best wealth of a Muslim would be sheep that he owns. And he will take these sheep and he'll retire up to a mountain because that's safe from the predators like the wolf and the fox and so on. And he will also take his sheep down to the valley because that's where there is greenery, vegetation, pasture land and grazing land and so on. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, it is about time that this moment will come in which the best of a person's wealth is sheep. He goes up to the mountain. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, يَفِرُّ بِدِينِهِ مِنَ الْفِتَنِ. He runs away with his faith away from the fitan. So once again, the hadith is teaching us that from the greatest matters that protect you from al-fitnah is to run away. When Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, إِنَّ السَّعِيدَ لَمَنْ جُنِّبَ الْفِتَنِ. The successful and the happy one is the one who keeps away from the fitan. And he said that 3 times, meaning the further away you are from the fitnah, the more successful and peaceful and tranquil you are. The closer you are to the fitnah, the more miserable and sad you become. That's the equation. So once again, in the words of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he teaches us a powerful means to protect yourself is to distance yourself physically from the fitnah. And you all know the concept of al-Hijra in Islam, and that al-Hijra is the greatest deed after al-Jihad. What is the Hijra all about? Al-Hijra is about moving from the land of the disbelievers to the land of the Muslims. The Hijra is about moving from the fitan. That's what the Hijra is all about. Moving away from the fitnah physically and going to a Muslim land where there is less and less fitan, where you can safeguard your deen and practice your Islam correctly. And this is the very same case for all the other fitan on earth. Yani once again, Look into that story of Yusuf alayhi salam. We said the first thing, when this woman appeared before him, what did he do? He sought Allah's protection, right? He said, Ma'adh Allah. You know the second thing he did? وَاسْتَبَقَ الْبَابِ. He ran to the door. Run away from the fitnah. That's exactly what he did. The Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, from the greatest fitan among or upon men is the fitnah of women. And you know, when it comes to women, and that being a fitnah for men, what is the prophetic advice and the Quranic advice? Allah Azza wa Jalla, He says in the Quran, قُلْ لِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ يَغُضُّوا مِنْ أَبْصَارِهِمْ. Say, publicly announce, tell the believers that they lower their gaze. See that? What does that mean? That means you're running away from the fitnah. Keep your eye closed and away from the fitnah. Because what you don't see doesn't affect the heart. What you see with your eye will most definitely have an imprint and an effect on the heart. Subhanallah, see this Quranic advice that Allah Azza wa Jal revealed 1,400 years ago? There is a research that came out recently speaking about adult content that appears on the internet and how do we safeguard our children against it. This is a research. They spent thousands and thousands and perhaps millions of dollars to see what are we going to do. There is a massive crisis on earth. Millions and millions and millions are searching adult content every single hour of the day. It is a huge problem, not only in the Western world, but also among the Muslims. This research that money was paid, doctors were brought, scientists, psychologists. Finally, you know what the result was? When they mentioned how to safeguard the children from adult content online, they said teach the children, number one, when adult content appears, to look away. Wallahi, that's in the research. To look away. And number two, to speak to an adult about what had appeared in front of them on the screen. That's in the Quran. For free. For free, Allah Azza wa Jal gave us guidance. وَمَا هُوَ عَلَى الْغَيْبِ بِضَنِينَ. Allahu Akbar. If only we followed the guidance of the Quran, we will not be in need of anything else that comes after that. So that's the ID. Running away. Number one, seeking protection. Number two, physically distancing yourself from the fitnah. You make a decision. If your phone is a big fitnah for you, if social media is a big fitnah for you, Ya akhi, wallah uqsimu billah, it's worth throwing it in the bin and going back to the old Nokia. Wallah, it's worth it. Yani, you'll be saving your deen. You'll be saving your relationship with Allah. Shufana, some kids, you don't even know what the Nokia is. Teach them what the Nokia is. Go back to the old phones. If it's a fitnah for you, get rid of it. It's not worth it. A person dies anytime. And once you're dead, khalas, it's done. Too late. You want to reform your ways, you want to correct, khalas, you give you enough time. So pay attention to this matter. Something is huge upon you as a fitnah, throw it away, run away from it. Because that's a solution. Don't sit and ask, brother, wallah, I'm still facing these fitnah in my life. Ya akhi, simple, run away from it. There's nothing else to add.